Hey guys, Jay was here with another MapleStory Classic video for you today. Today we got a little bit of a shorter video. Came across a fun concept the other day that I thought would be fun to share with you guys. But first and foremost, I just wanted to take a moment to just give everyone my thanks for the reception that we got on the first two videos. It was way more than I was expecting, the reception that we got. I was just really excited for Classic World. It's something I've been waiting for a long time, and I didn't see a lot of people who were making content on it, after the announcement. So I thought I would step up and take the stand and share a little bit of what I thought, try to get the discussion going around the game. But thanks again. I just want to say thanks again. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I was not even anticipating 1/4 of the reception that we got. So thank you very much, and we're going to keep the train going, releasing Classic World stuff as much as we can. Alright guys, so anyway, let's get into the video today. The other day, I actually came across a tweet from CopperSan. I'll get that in the video here, post it for you guys so you can check it out. But essentially, the point that I wanted to focus on here today was the fact that he said early on in the days of MapleStory that there was an aspect of weather that was going to be incorporated into the world. Inevitably was scrapped, but I think this is a great idea to potentially revitalize. As we all know, MapleStory is extremely grindy, especially later on. And you're looking at the same backgrounds for days on end, weeks on end. And I think an aspect of weather could really kind of freshen up that grinding experience that you have, so it doesn't just feel so insanely monotonous. And not only that, I mean, there could be other aspects to it too. I'll get into it in a little bit here, but just imagine you're on the boat from Victoria Island to Orbis. Wouldn't it be cool to just have like a thunderstorm as you're traveling from one spot to another? I think that would be amazing. Let's say you're in Ludi and you're on the, you're outside on the EOS tower, and there's just, some snow flurries that are falling. Maybe it covers the map, maybe it's just in the background. I mean, it's, it just gives you a little bit of something to kind of look at that's different. Maybe you're an ant tunnel. I'm trying to think outside the box here, where like maybe there's an aspect of some earthquake going on underneath the ground, and there's little rocks falling from the cave. I just think it would give us like a new kind of fresh feeling when we're in certain areas, and it doesn't need to be restricted to certain types of areas. I mean, you could have, I don't know, in certain areas you could have abstract weather. Maybe there's like little fire raindrops falling. I don't know. I mean, it could be anything that you think of. It could be cloudy. I mean, it could be overcast. It could be, nighttime. I mean, imagine you're in Hennessy's and it's literally night at night. And I don't think that this is that much of a reach. It kind of feels like it's obtainable. And I think the player base would agree that it's, it kind of would be a welcoming change, especially for the maps that like we're grinding on so much. So much. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about here with respect to this idea is, there's some other games that kind of do this, like a Final Fantasy 12, for example, but when there's certain weather occurring on a map, you could incorporate different kinds of things like drop rate. Maybe there's a slightly different drop rate, or there's, a slightly different drop table, or there's a small change in, an effect. Like if you're training on a map and it's raining, like maybe there's some kind of small effect. Maybe you do a little more damage, or maybe if it's cold, you take a little more damage. This, that, and the third. Nothing that would be like significant, I don't think. But it would just be something that I think would be fun. So, that I just thought that was a cool little idea that CopperSan shared with us, and I was thinking, why not have weather in the Maple world? It just seems like a no-brainer. I'd be really curious to see what you guys think in the comments below, so make sure, if you guys are checking out the video, you've watched this far, to let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. But yeah, weather and MapleStory, guys. Why not?